gotten cold here in Florida. We've been getting some work done on the late model. So let me crank this up to 68. Let's get the heat rolling in here. Oh, that's so nice. This is what sold the house, is having this. So welcome back to the channel, fellas. It's been a minute since I made a video. I've been trying to make videos, they just ain't been coming out the greatest. Like, I didn't like, to me it wasn't entertainful, if that's a word, entertainful. We did quite a bit of work, body work wise, but I have to redo quite a bit of work that I just done. So as y'all saw, we got the nose mounted. We permanently fixed it on. That was an MFR on its own, trying to figure that out. And then now we're dealing with the sheet metal stuff. So a couple weeks ago, I went and bought 3 sheets of this darker blue, which is a Chevron blue, but from a different supplier. Well, that blue didn't match the blue of the car, as you can kind of tell here. Well, I figured I'd do the back decking and then I would work on this other decking here, because this probably take another sheet to do all of this area. Well, I went and found the proper blue. So now I am just redoing all the decking, because, you know, I love wasting money. It's not completely wasted because I made some small changes when I did this decking here. Just because the new late model rules that came out this year doesn't really affect me. Crate Racing USA, their rule book really hasn't changed this year as far as body dimension wise. But across other sanctions, I guess they're all coming together as one about these body rules, with this right rear being stuck so far out, just to catch that more right side force. The whole rear decking's hung out maybe 2 inches that way. But per our rule book, I have to measure from the center of that hub to the top of this decking right here. It has to be 54 inches at ride height. And we are. We're within spec. But I'm gonna add a 1/2 inch here and take a 1/2 inch there, just to kind of bring it back over a little bit, because who knows what's gonna happen next year. So I made a video of me doing all this decking, but I was just so pissed off about the color. I was just like, man, this thing is like 50 shades of blue. Because we had that Pepsi blue. Let's see, this is that Pepsi blue there. And then we got this darker blue, then we got the original Chevron blue, and it's just like, it was not looking good at all, and I was getting very, very frustrated. But this go around, I learned that I needed to kind of angle these pieces here, just try to maximize my usage, because these squares that I was left with, I'm left with 2 perfectly good squares. You know, they're, I don't know, 55 inches or so. Too small for a quarter panel. So I have 2 full sheets of colors that I don't need, and then like pretty much almost 2 half sheets that I really can't touch. So I still might go get another full sheet just so I can knock out both quarters, and then I'd have like pretty much a whole new body. But anyways, I had to get this guy figured out, this filler piece. I haven't mounted it yet. This is tricky to figure out how I could get it out of one sheet and still have my decking there. I'm pretty much going to use the rest of this sheet here to do all of those panels there. I gotta get all 4 of those out of this sheet and these upper quarter panels here. I'm also going to be doing all these inner panels that run on the inside of my chassis on the right hand side, that kind of protect the lift bar, the transmission, drive shaft, that kind of thing. But that's what we've been working on. Last week, Saturday, I did get my carburetors back from Stealth. So I sent them out in November, and I just now got them back. For a while there, maybe 3 weeks or so, I could not get a hold of anyone. I was like, man, they've had my carburetors for quite a while. I was gonna figure I'd call them and see what's up. Well, for a couple weeks, I was trying to contact them. Emails, phone numbers, nothing was working. They just weren't picking up the phone. They weren't responding to emails. Well, I finally got a good phone number. I called, and then they answered. And they're like, oh yeah, we got these carbs here. What do you need with them? I'm like, I just need a rebuild. I put a note in there and everything, but they're rebuilt. They're back. They got, from the time they worked on them to the time they shipped it and came to me, it was like a whole 4 days. So anyways, so this is my E85 carb. This is just back from Stealth Racing. And then this is my 110 gas carb here. I'm gonna most likely be running E85 this year. Just for power wise, yeah, I have to bolt on 50 pounds of the car. I have some lead laying around here. I might have to buy some more. but I had to bolt on 50 pounds to run E85. Some tracks I run at, one in particular, didn't have scales at all last year. So am I really completely worried about it? You know, but whatever. Before I slap that bad boy on, I need to go get another gasket. So I got these Comet gaskets. These ones are pretty thick. And then this is your regular Mr. gasket from like an auto parts store. They're a lot thinner. So I ran both of these thicker ones. I don't know if I was within spec or not. They have like a specific, I don't know, there's a rule book somewhere right here, but there's a specific width that you can't be over. And I think these are like right there. So if you got a crate car and you have a gasket thickness rule, well, these are pretty thick, guys. So do with what you want with that information. Also, we have been so close to 1,000 subscribers for a couple weeks now. I think we're up to like 920. So with that, in order to get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. So Super Clean came on board this year. We got some products here to try out. And I'm going to be giving away 2 bottles of the original cleaner, as well as this center section spoiler here. I don't know if I'll be able to ship this, guys, so hopefully the winner's local. But this center section plus 2 bottles of Super Clean will be given away as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers. Now on this video, comment down below a number. Just make sure it's someone else hasn't taken that number. And as soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll come back to this video. I will do a number random generator. I'll probably go live on the Triefenbach Racing Facebook page, and that will determine who wins the goods, the Super Clean and my spoiler. So if you're interested in that, you know what to do. Hopefully we reach 1,000 subscribers quickly. That'd be pretty awesome. That's a pretty big milestone from where we started. So I really appreciate everyone that's been sticking with me, watching all my videos. It's helped tremendously. It's like, it gives me a purpose to do these videos. I feel like you guys are entertaining, because I mean, I've been making these for all my military friends back in Arizona. Then they just kind of started getting more traction and other people started watching. But yeah, like I said, originally this is for like people I don't race with or people I'm not stationed with anymore, to still keep up with what's been going on. And you know, they're not able to come out to the racetrack every day. Well, you know, they can check out a video, see what happened. Doing the first cut is always butt puckering. It's like, did you measure right? Is everything square? Well, we're about to find out. So I don't know if you guys can tell, I got these arrows here. These gaps in between these 3 panels are supposed to be 1 inch, but on these wider ones they're 1.25 inches, because this guy, this cutter, takes up 1/4 inch. So that's the reason for that. And I just draw a line to show, I don't know what the heck that was, to show, you know, what side to be cutting on. So what in the world? Y'all hear that? Let's go do some investigating. Oh, y'all just missed a million birds that took off out of here. I don't know what the heck was just happening. There's one flying off that way. Huh. There's one of them. So now with this panel, I have to do this groove here, this bend here. Where I messed up last time is I did this first, and then I had to kind of really force this in to get this to bend the other way, as you can see there. Well, it slipped out of the vise, and I kind of tried to hit it with a hammer, and well, now you see what it's all messed up. So hopefully me having that extra 1/4, 1/2 inch or whatever here gives me more room for making that bend. Now comes the hard part, doing this freaking bend. It sits in there fine right there. Try to slip out. Well, there it is. That's a lot better. Let's go see how she fits. Came out a lot better, but I think I need to make that bend more than a 90. But we're fixing to find out. Oh, I never notched it, my bad. From the looks of it, that line kind of matches up down there the cockpit. Yeah, I think we're way better on that one. We are way better on that one. Just gotta cut these notches out right here. Yeah, that looks way better. Plus the blues match now. Don't mind this blue, that's Pepsi blue, but yes sir. So got that panel made. I am well within my rules now, especially with that 1/4 inch. So now I have to measure, make sure I'm 72 inches across the back. So I still might. If I was looking at the weather, I need to go out there and finish painting my trailer right now. So we'll bring y'all with me to go do that. We'll quit on this body work because we could do this rain or shine, but I can't be working on that trailer when it's freezing cold and raining. I think we're supposed to get a little bit more rain this week. Started painting the trailer the other day. Ran out of Daylight and paint. Had to wound up and got me some more here. Then we got some rain, so that kind of ruins some things, but gotta finish painting this side and the back side, and I gotta paint all the frame of the trailer because this is a gloss black. Thinking about it, I probably should have gone with the flat black. So we'll get her painted up because it's a beautiful day out here. It's a little warm now. It's like 60 something degrees, so we'll see what we can do. Well, I seem to have pissed off a bee. You kind of see him flying around, but that's the first coat on that side. Definitely have to go back through because you can definitely see all the strokes or whatever, but especially right there. But just got this side to do, and we'll be done with the box. Well, we're gonna let it dry. After that rain, it kind of got all this dirt up on it. You got to pressure wash it like I said, so kind of got in there, but thankfully this stuff was dry beforehand. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, we're way good there. But we're gonna paint the tone eventually. I'm gonna do another coat on all the sides, and then we'll start working on the trailer part another day. So we're back in the shop. I'm getting ready to work on making those other 2 panels for the rear decking. I only have about 45 minutes till I go to work. Well, before I start getting ready to go to work. So I'm gonna end the video here. We're gonna hopefully get it edited and uploaded today, so you guys have something. And so like I said previously in this video, if you want to enter this giveaway, comment down below your favorite number, whatever number. Just make sure it isn't someone else's number, because I won't do a tiebreaker or anything. Yeah, I appreciate y'all sticking with me, and we'll see y'all here in a couple days. I'll have another video up for you guys.